Hey guys, welcome back for another unboxing video. It's been a while for comics to come in boxes and stuff. This one was not sent to me, but actually personally brought to me by a good friend of mine, Stefan Westijn. And he often sells comics on a Facebook page, so I'll put the link in the description. Of course, it's mostly interesting for people on mainland Europe, not so much for the rest of the world, but if you do find a certain comic which you've been looking for a while, he sells keys pretty much regularly, very often, as well as complete series, so it might actually be worth it worldwide. So yeah, feel free to check it out. And it's a pretty big box, pretty heavy as well. There's gonna be comics inside for other people as well, so not just for me, but I'll only be unpacking the ones which are actually for me. So yeah, let's get started. Nice of you guys to join me back again. Always nice to see that get to see the comments on the videos I'm making, and see how many times the videos were being viewed. So it's always yeah, nice for a creator to actually see that the content is being appreciated by you people. So yeah, thanks for that. It's a really big box, filled with a lot of packaging material, which actually wasn't necessary because he brought it by himself. So yeah, it's still well shipped. So this is the first package, which is actually for me. Put that to the side and open it up in a minute. I got a comic for Darksyde and another one for me, but this one came through Stefan from another guy. I'm pretty sure that's the package I have in mind. And then we have a package for Joey and a package for Jeremy. And what else is in there? We have a package for Wouter and another one for Wouter and one for Sander. And what else? And the final one, oh, which is a pretty big one for Roy. And let me just check to make sure that everything came out. Seems like it. I'm gonna put the box to the side and start opening up the packages which are for me. And the first one, I'll start off with the smaller one. I'm thinking this one came in through Stefan by way of him, because he had quite a lot of comics coming in from Jan Martijn. Well, this comic is from him, I'm pretty sure. And I think it's a Batman comic, but we'll find out soon enough. And I'm pretty sure that I already have this one, but mine was in a not so good condition, and I'm hoping for an upgrade. That this will be an upgrade for the one I already have. Not entirely sure though, but look at this. It's Batman issue number 6, part of the new 52 rebranding of the titles DC did a couple of years ago. And this is pretty sure the first Court of Owls, and it looks in really good shape, so I'm very happy with this. Thanks guys. Thanks Jan Martijn. Very nice. And then we have the package which are actually comics I bought from Stefan. Still have to pay for them actually, but that's gonna get covered soon enough. Let me see, where did I put the knife again? Oh, right there. Entry right here. There we go. Take a Very well packed, very tight. And a couple of others come out first, and then the rest. Should be doable. There we go. So yeah, sort of in order right now, but not entirely. But we'll just go through the comics one by one. Deadpool issue number 25. I'm just gonna make sure I can do that. Okay, so I got some reflection coming from on top, but there's some renovation work here going on, so I don't have a curtain in front of the window, so you guys are just gonna have to make do with that, I guess, for now. So Deadpool issue number 5, no idea which volume it is, too many volumes to keep track of. Issue number 16. Then we have the limited series of Deadpool Wade Wilson's War, issue number 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then we have a Punisher Warzone, in the time where I still liked John Romita's art. So he had almost a complete run available of this series, and I already had issue number 1 and maybe a couple of issues here or there, so it's completing the run for now. So issue number 3 as well, and issue number 4. Just try and get the reflection down a little bit. Issue number 5 and issue number 6. And I think I had 1 in 10 or something like that. Issue number 7. And issue number 8. Then we have issue number 14, and I already got this one, I'm pretty sure, so I guess it's a double one. And then issue number 23, which is a gold foil cover enhancement. Fancy. Of the Suicide Run, which is sort of a crossover between the main Punisher title and maybe War Journal as well, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So yeah, this looks very nice. It's embossed as well, so I'm not sure if you can catch that on the camera with angling it, but it's embossed and gold foil, so it's a very nice cover as well. Then we have Wolverine issue number 152 of the second volume, which was a missing issue. Very nice. And then we have Mutant 2099. Not a series that was on my radar, but I kind of like the 2009 universe, so I figured I might as well get it. Then we have a Marvel Point 1. It was a little bit more expensive, but it's thicker as well, and I think it's a key of something. I'm not entirely sure which character came up with the first appearance there, but I didn't have it yet, so now I do. Then what's certainly a key is the first issue of Rom Space Knight, which looks in a pretty good shape. See some a little bit of stain here, hardly any spine ticks, nice edges, so you can see in the logo of Rome there's some stains as well, but apart from that it looks in a really good shape. So yeah, I don't have a lot of ROM issues, but I couldn't pass up on this one, so I just had to get it. And then finally we have the last couple of issues we have Secret Wars 2099, which is part of the sub-series, I guess. I still have to read all the Secret Wars stories, so we have issue number 1 and issue number 2. Pretty cool looking covers, I have to say. Yeah, I'm very interested in this. And then we have issue number 3. So as you can see, it's a complete series of this. All 5 issues are there, and issue number 5. art on the inside is probably not going to be done by the same artist. I'm just going to open this one up, see what the art is like. Yeah, it's probably not the same artist. Oh, I think Marina's from Darksyde Comics, which is also a YouTube channel, which I recommend you guys subscribing to. I'll drop the link in the description. He's gonna love this art. I'm pretty sure he's gonna hate this kind of art, but yeah. I'm curious if this one actually has a panel in there, which we had a sort of a discussion about. Wouldn't be surprised if it does. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe in one of the earlier issues. But apparently there's a panel of Carol Danvers. I think this is Carol Danvers. I'm not sure. But let's see if there's a name drop somewhere. It might actually not be Carol Danvers, I don't know. But anyways, there's a panel somewhere on the internet of horrible Marvel art where Carol Danvers talks to Captain America, or no, Iron Man, and it's just horribly drawn. So I wouldn't have been surprised if it was actually in this comic, but apparently it's not. Regardless, it's a full series of Secret Wars 2099. Very nice. So Stefan, thank you very much for this. Appreciate it. So yeah, Secret Wars full story, and then we have a ROM, first issue Space Knight. Just gonna open this one up as well. Wouldn't be surprised if the pages are somewhat yellowy, but that's no surprise for a comic this old. Apart from the little stains on the cover, it looks really good. So very good. So this one's written by Bill Mantlo and art by Sal Buscema, who drew like a shitload of titles and issues for Marvel. He's really a staple in the Marvel universe, especially in the late 70s, 80s, and 90s, maybe even 2000s. I'm not sure if he still does art, actually. If he's still alive, I'm not even sure. But yeah, I started appreciating his art style later on. First, I really couldn't stand it when I was younger, but I've started to appreciate his art style. So it's pretty cool. Let's see, what year is this? Was this published? Yeah, late 70s, December 79. So very cool, very happy with this. And what did we have again? Oh yeah, Marvel Point 1. I'm gonna open this one up as well. It's probably gonna be like a couple of separate stories done by several artists, so it might be nice to have a look around in that. It's pretty thick. I see some Guardians of the Galaxy, Maestro, Venom, Daredevil, Inhumans. I'm not entirely sure what this character is, but could be a guy from S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know. And this is probably gonna spoil some stuff for me, but I still want to take a look at the art. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. This is a different artist, I'm pretty sure. Let me just see if I can get the credits. Oh yeah, okay. So we have a whole slew of characters here. Yeah, there's just different kinds of art, so it might be interesting to just have a quick look around. I like the Venom and Carnage art, and Maestro, it looks cool, and then this one is a different artist, I'm pretty sure. interesting. Let's see if I can put it in the back without damaging it. There we go. And then we have the Mutant 2009. No idea what this is about. I'm liking this this period of John Romita. It's grim and pretty dynamic, and not as flat as he would later draw. I've read some issues where he drew as well, and I was looking forward to it, but it was just a letdown. But this looks pretty cool still. Not everybody likes the chunky art, but I really appreciate it. Next up, we have Deadpool's, which I'll be skipping on, and I'm just gonna open the Batman comic, which I got in as well. For you DC fans out there. Anything wrong with this issue at all. With art by Greg Capullo, who I've come to know through the Quasar series, then the X-Force series, and then we would move on to Spawn, and later would draw, among other series, Batman as well. I haven't read anything from this run yet, but it looks very much like his art style did back when he would draw Spawn. Very happy with this one. Yeah, so I guess the things I'm the most happy with are the Batman and the Robin, and probably the Marvel Point 1 as well. Well, actually, I'm happy with every single issue, apart from possibly maybe this one. I'm just gonna let myself get surprised by this one. I have no expectations, and I'm just gonna see what this one is about. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna open it up anyways. Decisiveness, it's a key factor here, but let's just take a look at it since we're doing it anyways. So the penciler is Gary Randolph, and I'm not familiar with that person. And it's written by Robert Kirkman, who we all know, of course. Yeah, too cartoony for me. Anime or manga-ish, too cartoony. It's not my cup of tea, but maybe you guys, some of you guys like it and are now triggered by this series. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, so maybe the story is great. I don't know. It's Mutant 2099, part of the Marvel Knights 2099 line. And if you don't know, now you know. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing video, and thank you guys for joining me once again, as always. And yeah, concerning the storytelling plans I have, I made a poll, and I think the last time I looked, there were like 17 votes, with more than half choosing for the option of continuing what I was doing. So continuing with the 80s Uncanny X-Men and New Mutants storylines, which I will be remaining the focus on, but I will be catering to the people who voted for the other options, namely the 70s X-Men, the first adventures of the second team, as well as the 1963 original X-Men debut. I'm probably going to be covering issue number 1 there. After I'll do the first issue or the second issue of the second team, and after that I'm gonna switch over to the Uncanny X-Men titles again. But I want to do something in between as well, and that's one of the limited series which I think is sort of important. But I might be making one video of all the 4 issues in one, so not going too in depth into it. But I think it's important to, before I continue with the further adventures of the New Mutants, because it's a story of Illyana and Storm, which happened in the dimension of Limbo, where Illyana was lost for 7 years. So that's where she actually gained her magical powers and manifested her mutant powers. So I think it's pretty important to cover that before we go further with the New Mutant storylines. So yeah, that's the plans that I have, and yeah, appreciate you guys' time for watching the videos and placing comments and stuff like that, liking the videos. Sharing is of course also really appreciated, because I just want to grow the channel as big as we can. And yeah, see you guys for the next video. Later.